This is a presentation on game theory. Game theory is a science of strategy. It talks about strategy. It analyzes situations where decisions are interdependent. Game theory was originated by John von Neumann and Oscar Morgenstern. This theory is applied in different fields ranging from economics, politics, biology, and psychology. Game theory helps to identify the optimal strategies and outcomes in scenarios of cooperation, conflict, or both. There are 4 types of games. The first is the zero-sum games. In this game, one player's gain is another player's loss. For example, chess. We have the non-zero-sum games. This kind of game is potential for mutual gain or mutual harm, as seen in a trade agreement where both parties either gain together or share the loss. We have cooperative games. The players coordinate for mutual benefits. And lastly, we have the non-cooperative game. Each player pursues their interest individually. Now, there are several assumptions in the game theory. Well, I'll just pick a few. One of the assumptions is the players are aware of the rules and the consequences. Another assumption is that the outcome depends on the strategies of all participants. The third assumption is the rational players make decisions that maximize their payoff. The game theory is applied, as earlier mentioned, in several fields. Under economics and business, it is applied when faced with price strategies, market competition, and partnership. It is applied in politics when faced with coalition building and voting systems. It is applied in biology for survival strategies in ecosystems. It is also applied in our everyday life for decisions like selecting the optimal location or for negotiations. There are famous models of the game theory. The first model is the prisoner's dilemma. The prisoner's dilemma demonstrates how an individual's personality can lead to worse outcomes for all. For example, price wars in business or armed races between nations. Another example is 2 shopkeepers engaged in a price war where each shopkeeper knows that having a lower price or having a price lower than that of his rival will attract the customers of his rivals to him and increase his own profits. And so all you have is each of the shopkeepers decide to lower their price, and the result neither gains any customers and both earn smaller profits because both shopkeepers took the same decision. Then we have the Nash equilibrium. The Nash equilibrium was proposed by John Nash. It describes an outcome where no player benefits by changing their strategy unilaterally. This strategy is used in negotiation and for resource allocation. And some business insights under the game theory, the cooperation and competition. Cooperation can expand the market. For example, Microsoft and Intel. While competition enhances differentiation. For example, Coke and Pepsi. Then we have the power dynamics. Now this is game theory being applied to business. We have, like I already mentioned, cooperation and competition. Then we also have the power dynamics. This is a situation where suppliers or producers decide to intentionally make their products scarce to maintain power over the product. For example, this strategy is being used by Nintendo, the producers of Nintendo game, intentionally sell little quantity or little amount of the games to product. And so at every point in time, there are persons or retailers asking and demanding for the game. They decided to maintain their power over the retailers and over the customers. In conclusion, game theory provides powerful tools for understanding strategic decision making. Now, this makes it very important in several fields ranging from economics to politics to social sciences. The insights and knowledge of this theory drives better decision making in competitive and cooperative business environments. Thank you.